Hi everyone, today is day 23 of my fitness journey. I'm going to go over my numbers real quick before the topic of the day. I weighed in today at 309.3 pounds, which is down about a third of the pound from yesterday. Overall, I'm down about 9 pounds since the beginning of the year. My blood sugar was 111, which is my best reading in about a week, so I'm happy about that. My steps yesterday were around 14,000, and my active calories were 1,045. My calories consumed were 2,007, almost right on the money for my 2,000 calorie goal. I'm also feeling pretty good. My clothes fit better, and I am having a lot more energy late in the day. So far, I think this is going really well. Today, I wanted to talk about strength training, or resistance training as it's called. I'm not doing a lot of it yet, and I've been thinking about whether or not I need to. I'm a fairly big guy, so it's not like people are going to think I'm small if I don't build up more big muscles. But that doesn't mean that it isn't good to do it. It just means nobody's really going to notice if I'm not hulked out. So I went ahead and did a little research about the benefits of strength training and some of the problems that might be involved with it. Obviously, one of the big things is you're going to increase your strength, and being strong feels good. It's nice to be able to lift things that you couldn't lift before. It also tends to boost your metabolic rate, which means you burn calories a little bit faster. That's also a real big plus for anybody who's trying to lose weight, because really what we're trying to lose when we try to lose weight is we're trying to lose fat. Strength training is also supposed to improve your bone density, and that's a really nice thing to have. Strong bones, very good for you. As you get older, there's a risk of osteoporosis and other health issues that come along with having bones that aren't quite up to snuff. And another plus is that it enhances your physical performance. Stronger muscles improve your balance, your coordination, and your overall ability just to do things. To a lesser extent, it does help support your cardiovascular health, not as much as cardio does, but it does improve the heart rate, and it does help the blood flow. It also aids in weight management, and if you combine it with a healthy diet, you can lose a lot of weight doing it. I can see the results of that, but I can also see some of the issues involved with that, which is why I'm going to talk about some of the cons. One of the biggest cons of strength training is the risk of injury. If you overtrain, lift too much, do it poorly, you can hurt yourself. One of the things that often derails me when I'm trying to get healthy is I have a bad back, I have other muscle pains, and if you're too sore, you just don't want to do anything. Another con, and it's very much related, is that technique matters. If you're not doing it properly, you're going to have issues. I don't have a personal trainer, and I'm not planning on getting a personal trainer, so the chances of me injuring myself by lifting any extreme weights, pretty high, and I just don't want to put myself through that. Another issue is having access to the proper equipment. I am a member of a gym, but it's a little far away from me, so I'm not going to be going there every day to do strength training. When I've done strength training in the past, I've usually used the machines because I think it's a little easier in the technique department. Working with free weights, there's just a little bit bigger chance for injury. I'm naturally clumsy. I have poor hand-eye coordination. So the chances of me doing something wrong with free weights, higher than I would like. There's also a time commitment when it comes to working with weights. You're not going to lift weights for one day and get all buff. You need to do it 3 or 4 times a week for several months before you're really going to start seeing results. And then beyond injury, there's just muscle soreness, and feeling sore just makes it really hard to work out. Walking generally doesn't leave me too sore. I'm a little sore when I get up in the morning, but I can shrug it off pretty easily, and the rest of the day is usually really nice. And one of the final things, not one I'm particularly worried about, is that you can overemphasize weight training, get too big, too swole, and you'll start to reduce your flexibility and your other abilities. This is not a problem for me because I'm never going to try to be the strongest guy on the block. I'm already a pretty big guy. People tend to think I'm a lot stronger than I am. Plus, I'm 56. Who really cares anymore? I'm still considering strength training, but at the moment, I'm not going to be embracing it because I think the walking is working really well for me. My main goal is to lose belly fat, and I don't see strength training giving me a lot there. Yes, it's possible to get 6-pack abs. No, I don't think I'm ever going to have 6-pack abs. I'd rather work on trying to just feel slimmer. So I'm going to wrap up for the day. Today's Terry Pratchett quote of the day is from A Hatful of Sky. Why do you go away? So that you can come back. so that you can see the place you came from with new eyes and extra colors. And the people there see you differently too. Coming back to where you started is not the same as never leaving. That's it for today. Please like, please subscribe, please comment, and I'll see you tomorrow.